Hi, my name is Lydia Clemmons, and I'm the Executive Director of the A Sense of Place project here at the Clemmons Family Farm. With grant funds and the support of so many others, we're doing historic preservation and creative placemaking work at the Big Barn to transform it into a visual and performing arts center that celebrates African American and African diaspora culture and heritage with wonderful programs for the community. And we're back today with our Sense of Place project partner, Eliot Lothrop of Building Heritage. Lots has been happening this week. What's going on?
So we are in the process of starting to set the building down. The foundation is done and cured, and you can see we've installed a lot of new wood that is replacing all the old wood. It matches the original in size and species and joinery and all of that good stuff. So we've got our new upper sill across the south wall there and all of the new posts along the south wall as well. And those posts are also going to set the new openings, the new sort of garage door, machinery shed door openings that we will have in here. And we're just awaiting some metal post bases on the interior, on the aisle posts that will sit on these concrete bases. And then early next week we will install those and set the whole building down, remove the cribbing and steel, and get the interior set and ready for the eventual slab.
Eliot, it's so exciting to see the old posts back in their place. You've done so much new, wonderful work with the new wood, but you're also bringing back the old post that our family loves and remembers from back in the 60s when my parents bought the farm. So it's exciting to see the blend of the new and the old, and you're doing such a gorgeous job with it.
Thank you.
Now tell me about these steel beams up here.
So that is all for the jacking process and everything. So that's supporting the whole first floor now. So those are obviously temporary for that purpose, but you can see we've got some additional sills here. These new beams that are right above us here are actually secondary beams to help support that water tank. The water tank that you guys all might remember from the first and second video, the water tank is right above us here, and so all this extra framing and support is designed to allow that water tank to eventually be filled with water in the future.
So this week's special artist guest is Sarah Mayer, who's a Charlotte resident and also the new project assistant with the A Sense of Place project. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Lydia.
It's so great to have you here. And we wanted to have you here because you're also a visual artist. Mm-hmm. So we'd love to have your ideas about the space down here. But before we hear your suggestions, let's hear what Eliot had in mind for organizing this space with all the work that you've been doing.
My thought and sort of the thoughts that were generated after the charrette were that we would have 6 sort of open bays here, and that they would all have these nice big roll-up doors that would face the south patio, so that there would be art studios within these square areas that would then have a roll-up door, and so you could either open it or you could also open it and roll out artwork to perform, whatever tasks you have outdoors as well. But whatever it is, it has there's a lot of room for interpretation and future design. So the idea is really to leave it as blank a slate as possible for now.
So ideas for this space, they could include places where, there could be workshops or classes or art shows and critiques. You could have partition boards on wheels that you can roll around. You can create little studio spaces for future resident artists. You could even do open studio weekends. The opportunities are endless, but it's really a great opportunity for artists to come together to create this sense of place in this multicultural setting of Clemmons Family Farm.
You weren't with us at the charrette with Zena Howard, but we had an amazing Haitian artist of Haitian origin. He's now a Vermonter and he lives in Burlington, and he's a painter, and he does big mural paintings with really vibrant colors. And I would love for the two of you to meet because you have very different styles, and I think I'm not really an artist, but I think part of the excitement of dynamic art and community art is when you put folks from different cultures or backgrounds together with different styles and then see what you come up with.
Definitely.
Whatever the product is one thing, but also just the process of getting to know each other and co-create could be pretty cool. Creative placemaking and preservation work at the historic Big Barn are funded in part by a grant from ArtPlaceAmerica to foster community well-being through African American, African diaspora arts and culture programs, and by a grant from the Vermont Division of Barn Preservation to restore and enhance this historic structure for the public's enjoyment and appreciation of Vermont's heritage. This work is joyfully implemented by the A Sense of Place project partners at the Clemmons Family Farm.